Welcome back, everybody. This is your Captain Mog speaking, and today we are jumping into the next game in our Games from A to Z series. E is for Evil Genius. So let's get this thing underway. I'm going to go ahead and just put this on easy, because we're just taking a look at it, I think. So what we're doing here is selecting which one of our evil geniuses we want to play as, and I have only played as Maximilian, so why don't we try something new? I'm going to go with Alexis. Take control as Alexis. Elegant and beautiful, you are the adorable multi-millionaire heiress. Your beautiful countenance commands the utmost respect and loyalty from those who are fortunate enough to be chosen to be your minions. Yeah, sure, why don't we play as her? Loading up. So this game, if you've played anything in the past, Dungeon Keeper 1 or 2, I don't really count the mobile one, but very similar games. You're building basically an underground lair and defending it from good people. But I'll let this intro play. Let's see what she's all about. Alexis. If anything, is that it? Is that really it? Okay, that's it. Alright, new objects are available for purchase. So, in this game, you control your main hero, or evil genius, as it were, and your other unit here is one of your, I forget what they're called. They're like, God, there's a word for it. It's like, right here, henchmen. Henchman is what the word is, and then there's your minions. You can control your evil genius and your henchmen. You cannot control your minions directly. What you can do is give them orders, and then they will follow those orders. So what we're doing here is finding our mountain. This is going to be our mountain, and what we do with this is actually dig into it. As you'll see, this is the entrance. So let's go ahead and head on inside, shouldn't we? And take a peek. Can you guys do your thing? Okay, fair enough, whatever. Okay, so we are inside now. What we need to start doing here is actually start building. So what we do is you can click out here, and then right-click out into the area. It'll bring up this menu here to you choose whatever type of room you want to build. Now, there are a few things to consider, of course, like most games. For example, like if you want to build a door to a room, you have to leave 2 spaces with like a wall between them so that you can fit a door into these 2 spots. Like if I want to make a room back here, like it'd be a 3 by, well, okay, maybe it'd be a little more. It'd be like a 3 with an extra little spit here room if I wanted to have a door, or I could leave it open and just have this whole section as a room, and it could function as a room, I believe, but it just wouldn't have a door to protect it in case somebody broke in. So not a great thing, but just something to think about. Ah, no, what are you doing? Okay, what are we doing here? Let's go ahead and we're trying to build a storeroom. Why don't we build a storeroom right here? Do one like that, and then we're also going to chop this section out so that it's good to go. It's going to cost us 8,800. Let's go ahead and get this underway. Now we can also put objects in here like this door. So I'm going to put this door right here and a briefcase rack right here. Now what the briefcase rack does is allows your minions to come in and grab money from here to use for building things. So it's good to have that. So let's see. We can unpause this and actually get it going by clicking here. And now minions will start coming this direction. See what they're doing here? They're grabbing from this briefcase chest here, and this is just our money storage. So what they do is come grab this, they bring it over here, they bring it over here, which is your depot, and they order the parts they need, and then they come back in, and then they start building your room. So we've only got 3 right now that I can see. Why don't we go ahead and take a look at our minion management and actually pump this up a little bit. We can actually have a total of 5. So what we're doing here is bumping it up to 5, and they'll slowly come in every 60 seconds. What you can do to increase this and make them come faster is pay by cranking this up. Every 40 seconds will cost you 500 per unit, but I'm not going to do it. I'm not in a rush. We're just going to leave it at free units every minute. And exit back out by clicking the X. I don't think there's anything you can actually do to like press escape. So this room is going to be started to get made here. Let's go ahead and build out some more corridor area so that we can get moving on this. I'm going to try to do like a weird kind of a thing here, I guess. I don't know what you really call it, like a diagonal corridor area. There's that. That works for me, I think. Actually, you know what? Let's close those and leave that like that. That'll leave enough room for at least a small room back here. We could probably build another room here, but what we're going to do instead is actually just push this corridor all the way to the end. That's going to be our corridor once we get it undergoing. It's going to cost us 6,900 to clear this. So why don't we go ahead and get this moving. So put that on to build. This is pretty much finished. It needs to be built. They need to finish their door and their their briefcase rack here, but once that's finished, this room will be completed, and I believe they'll start moving money over, or possibly at the very least, money will start accumulating here. Now, I don't know the purpose of this little room. I know, the purpose. It's there to give you an area to start building with, but I don't think you can lock it down. I might be able to put like a security door right here, but if enemies try to raid our base, that's going to be a super easy target for them to hit right now and steal our money if it's there. Dropping off some materials here. What do you got, buddy? You got the whole damn briefcase. All right. So let's see what we can do here. We've got those in there already. Is there anything else that we can build? We can build traps. Pressure plate sensor, poisonous gas cage, wind machine trap, confusing pop-up trap, crash test dummy. I don't know what that is, but okay. We're not going to build any of that right now, but this is all pretty much good to go. And now they're going to be starting to get out this way. What is this? Is this like a clearance? I don't know what this is. Only your evil self can... Oh, it's permissionings. Only your evil self can use this door, and you want it guarded to be sure. Only your minions and henchmen can use this door. Anyone can use this door. Okay, that makes sense, I suppose. There we go. Busted that out. That's some precision dynamite work. Jesus. That's how you clear corridors, I guess. So that's what we're going to be doing for starting out our base. I'm not going to build too much longer too much further than this line right now. We're just going to focus on this upper section, keep everything a little close. What can we build next? A barracks would be a good idea to keep our guys in, keep them well rested and all that good stuff. So let's go ahead and do that. Now, I don't know how this will look when this breaks. I hope that it will stay connected as a whole to itself. Like, this won't be like a path that you can like sneak through or whatever, but I want to make this have enough room to basically get these guys a decent amount of sleeping area. So let's do that. Correct objects. Bed is what we need here.
Object has been ordered.
So I'm going to put in a few beds just to be certain that our dudes have some space to sleep. Now, what you see here is the 2 feet on each side. That means that's a point to be accessed, or a side to be accessed from. So if you block one of these sides where people have to access these bunk beds from, they won't even be able to be used. It's a worthless thing if you do that, so don't. So we got that there. That'd block off. There may have been a smarter way to do this, but so be it. Right-click rotates if you're curious. I could put one here, and I could put one down here, but that would be a little wonky. Why don't we go ahead and just do that and that. I know. Well, yeah, okay, fine. We'll just do a single one right here so that it's totally accessible. Right-click. There we go.
Object purchase order confirmed.
And a locker. What do lockers do? Information.
Lockers are very useful as they increase the minion capacity of your base. The basic capacity value is determined by your notoriety, but this number is boosted by each locker your base has.
It's not based on beds? I don't need beds to hire more henchmen? That doesn't make sense. I thought it would have been the other way around, but I guess whatever. We're going to have to start making some lockers. Now these can be accessed from just the one side, so what we can do here is stick them here.
Object has been ordered.
And right there.
Object purchase order confirmed.
And I think that should be good. 2 extra lockers. It'll still allow enough space to kind of come through here. I think that'll be good. Let's go ahead and get this moving.
Construction unpaused.
Hello, lady. Now, I don't really know what you do with your person directly. I haven't had to use them much. Nice. Make way. Yeah, well, that's great, lady. What we're gonna do is I just want to get her kind of further away from this initial entrance so that she might be a little more protected in case we get raided sometime soon. What I should also be thinking about doing here is actually trying to put up some traps sooner or later. Now, what does this do?
If the forces of justice are causing you trouble, why not create some devious traps to deal with them? Remember, you'll need to link your traps to sensors or they'll never get triggered.
Ah, okay. I get ya. So what we're going to do then is we're going to put some traps right in here. Now, this is a gas cage. What you can do with this is if enemies come in, you basically, what'll happen is this drops down on top of them and basically gasses them straight up. What? Oh, ooh, Threw me off there for a sec. So I could put a wind machine here in the wall, and it would basically push wind this way up this line. I don't think it would hit anything in this line though, so it wouldn't be terribly useful. But we could do this and this, and that could be handy. So, and I think I will. Now, you can rotate by holding... Oh, that is wrong. Let's not do that. You can rotate by right-clicking when you're in a spot. So, like, you can choose what side something would come down on. And we got that in there. Oops, not that, not objects. We want this. We want a wind machine. And we're going to rotate that so it's pushing toward our door. Just pshht. And what we're going to do now is set up some more of those, or some of those pressure plates as well. Yes, yes, all construction workers. That's great. That's fine. I don't mind if it's delayed. We're just getting it set up. They'll be finished with this soon enough. So another thing that you can do in this game is manage your world view, but I don't think I can do it right now because I'm in a menu. So let's go ahead and pop out of this menu because we're pretty much done here, I think. Can I not access this right now? That's interesting. So normally you can click like a world map down here in this section, and it brings up like a whole map that you can mess with and task. The barracks is now built. The maximum menu levels has been increased. That's great. Capacity is now up to 11. Let's pump this up to 11 then.
You may have noticed that all people have 5 statistics.
I did not.
These represent the person's well-being. The higher the statistic, the better the person is
Okay.
feeling. Health determines the ability to survive physical damage. If a person's health drops to 0, they will die.
Oh, no.
Loyalty represents commitment to work. Disloyal minions are likely to cause trouble and may desert your organization.
I see.
Agents reduced to 0 loyalty will forget about work and temporarily act like tourists, though they will snap out of this if they spot something suspicious. Smarts determines cleverness. People with low smarts are more likely to get caught by traps. If a person's smarts is drained to 0, they will become incapacitated, scratching their heads stupidly for a while. Agents reduced to 0 smarts will lose any heat they may have picked up. Attention represents alertness to trap sensors. Attentive people are more likely to avoid triggering them. When attention is drained to 0, characters will stand and scratch their heads for a while. Agents reduced to 0 attention will forget which areas they have explored. Endurance is a measure of fitness and energy. When reduced to 0 endurance, a person will collapse and remain unconscious for a time.
Oh boy. Well, good to know. That's another new tip that I didn't know about. So what we're probably going to have to... What is this? Who is assigned to this object? I don't know what this is. Like, why is this just sitting here?
Important information will be relayed to you via the message bar and stored in the
I get that.
message
Thank you. Okay, so we've got some stuff being built. We've got some beds having come in already, and one of our lockers has been built. And it looks like we've got some new people here, but we're not making any money. So, like, we need to get some friggin' money. What are you? So we're getting these sensors set down. What we're gonna need soon is some more sensors, basically for triggering this guy, I think. So let's do that. Right click. Oh no, it's just left click, I think. Right. Okay, right click when it is that icon. Right click, and we're gonna put down some pressure plate sensors right here and right here. That will trigger the gas chamber. When they step over this, it should lower on top of them. But thankfully, this is coming along pretty well, I think, so far. We're getting some progress. We're making some goods. Let's take a look at that minion management again. We got a few. We got one more that have come to us so far. Now, why are these guys in white? Like, what are these guys? Are these enemies? Like, is that something I should be worried about? Oh God! Go! Quickly!
Here comes your daddy.
Okay, it looks like we finished off those enemies. Task complete. An agent has been killed, leaving behind a body bag. Freezer room unlocked. Okay, so we've just unlocked a new room type that we can build. We need to build a control room, though, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Control room is going to be something, and that's actually, now that I realize what I'm talking about, that's actually the reason why we don't have the world menu, is because we don't have our control room yet. So let's put that in and get that all up to speed. cruise. Why is this red? Whatever, we'll just leave it like this then. And we'll pop open the doors right here. Oops, want that. Let's go ahead and finish that.
Construction underway.
Control panel. Rotated. Put that up in the corner. Memory bank. I don't know entirely what that's used for, but that'll go right there. Time clock. Why don't we go ahead and put that right next to the door.
Purchase order confirmed.
And the standard door will go right there.
Object has been ordered.
Now, I wonder if how many control panels you got, or maybe it's memory banks that control how many people you can have out in the field at a time. But we're going to go ahead and put this one right here. Memory bank for each control panel is what I'm going with. Let's go ahead and get this underway then. Because that's done. Everything else is finished too, and we're going to have that going. Now, a big way to get money in this game and how to generate your income is by sending out units for missions out and about, but you do have to have a control room. Yeah, just totally spacing on that portion. Like I said, I haven't played this in a while, and I've only really played like a tutorial or a couple of missions, but it is a pretty fun game, and I played a ton of Dungeon Keeper.
If the forces of justice are causing you trouble, why not create some devious traps to deal
I've done this. You guys showed me that. Thank you. I've got traps in place. It's fine. You, come back inside, buddy.
Oh, funky, mama.
Oh, funky, mama. Okay, you hang out here, buddy. You do your thing. What is this? Super headshot. Gather minions. Get what? Oh, I see. Oops. I think I just interrupted that shit. Nope. Get moving. Sorry. I screwed that up.
Room construction unpaused.
Oh, it's because I've only got access to this one so far. That's what this is.
Man, oh man.
I don't want you guys following me no more. How do I get you off there? What is what? Okay, come here.
Well, funky.
Can I just release them? I don't want them here with me. What is this? Evil intentions. Get acquainted with the island and start exploring your area. Ensure a healthy minion force by building a barracks. You'll need at least one bunk bed and locker. Before you can send minions around the world, you need to carry out acts of infamy. You need to construct a control room. Make sure you have at least one control console and one memory banks. It seems you are under scrutiny even before you begin. Somewhere on the island are some pesky investigators tipped off to your arrival. Eliminate them! So that must have been those couple that were already there. So thankfully that's taken care of. I just wish I knew how to put these minions back to work. Can you guys go to work now? Can you guys do your thing? I wish... How do I do that? How do I send my dudes? I don't want them following me around no more. Status, following somebody important. Ignore this character, kill this character, weaken this character, capture this character. Important stats. So how do I get them to stop? Okay, let's see. Minions can be tagged just like other agents. The training section contains the minion's current advanced scheme and shows what, if any, training has occurred toward the gaining the new advancement. Status bar gives a brief description of the minion's current activity. How do I cancel the minion's current activity? That's what I want to do.
Henchmen are the most powerful weapons in your arsenal. In addition to their standard attacks, all henchmen have 3 special abilities. They all start with the Gather Minions ability, which rallies nearby minions round them for a short time period. Their 2 unique abilities can be unlocked by the accumulation of experience points, gained by killing agents or by having your henchmen participate in successful acts of infamy. You start the game with a single henchman. As you gain notoriety, more will become available through special acts of infamy. Your notoriety is of course important when trying to attract henchmen, as they are a vain bunch who will only work for an evil genius they respect.
Okay, well... I wish I could send all these dudes away. I don't want them on me. I want them building. Okay, Eli, I know that you're patrolling the base, buddy, but can we not do the Okay, at least I only pulled 2. Well, you do your thing. These guys are all working, it looks like, still. But I definitely need money, so hopefully when we get this up and running, we can get this cranking on our new abilities of getting out there and about and sending out people to make us some money. Thankfully, we got a ton of workers now, which is kind of nice. Is there any other enemies around, though? Like, here's the helicopter pad. That's where, like, initially you come in at. What is this? Just some bones. Anything else snazzy around here? They got some sensors, it looks like. I don't know entirely what for. What is this? Anything at all? Doesn't really look like it. But yeah, so this is basically what you're working with. You can't really expand much more than what you got mountain space for, which is definitely something to keep in mind. Oh yeah, they're bringing in some gear now, it looks like. You're cranking away. What are you doing, buddy? Yeah, go out there. Go ahead and get your thing done.
Oh, yars.
What?
I've got my heart set on this.
Okay, let's right-click on this, see what she can do here. I don't know what she does. A time clock. Did she just... Or was that him? I think that may have just been him.
I've got my heart set.
Oh, you can go around and be like, hey, build this, build this.
I've got my heart set on this. I don't care how many it takes.
There we go. We've got our world domination ability now, and topside shack new feature, so we can disguise this as a shack. Outdoors, evil base entrance is 1.
You now have access to the world domination screen.
Okay.
From here, you will be able to commit acts of infamy all around the globe to increase your notoriety and steal valuable loot from under the noses of the forces of justice. Right now, though, the most important information to note is that the world map is your primary means of obtaining additional funds. You can send minions to any region in the world, where they will automatically steal money as long as the stealing option is selected for the region. Once in a region, your minions will send back their ill-gotten gains at regular intervals. It will be collected from a depot and taken to your strong room. Each region has a cash rating. The higher this is, the more cash your minions will steal. You can uncover the cash rating by having the required number of control panels active for the region. Having more minions stealing in a region will increase the amount of money stolen. Also, some minion types are better at stealing than others, so choose your forces wisely. Sending minions to a region is a simple process. Just select the region you wish to steal from, then select which men you wish to send from the minion list at the bottom of the screen. If you want to bring minions back to the island, just select them from the minion region list. Remember that it takes a little time for minions to travel to the world and back.
Okay, that's fine. I feel like I know enough.
Blueprints now available.
It's not a trap.
New objects are available for purchase.
Freezer. So this was the thing that we just unlocked for having those corpses. What I think I want to do here is actually put it in the back of this room. So like they have to go through the storeroom to... Well, never mind. I don't like that. I want to be able to expand our storeroom if necessary. So instead, why don't we go ahead and put these freezer dudes up here. We'll build there, and we'll build that there. And what we'll do with this is actually put up a little corridor. If I can build correctly. Oh, I just need to finish this. Makes sense. Freezer racks are huge, apparently. Right click, there's a freezer rack.
Purchase order confirmed.
Flip that, there's a freezer rack.
Been ordered.
And there's a freezer rack. For now, I think that'll do the trick. That won't, because it'll block that one. But what we could do is put this right here. Okay. Can't quite fit it there. What we could do is actually add one more strip here. Let's hold off on that second one for now. And let's see how that looks. Can we add that? Is that good? Okay. A little odd. Maybe I just don't have the money for it. Maybe that's what it is. I can't build a bigger base right now. Okay, I don't want to... Can I not build anymore? Can we cancel this? Thank you. Okay. What we do need to build is that corridor to actually get over here, though. Yeah.
Build order confirmed.
Build that shit.
Road construction unpaused.
What have we here? Not
You do not run, do you, lady? That's fine, Alexis. Just take it easy.
I've got my heart set on this.
Okay, but why don't we go ahead and get this set up now that we've got a few people ready to go. So this is how we're going to get money, and what is this little, like, dot here? How does that work? A prestigious Californian university is building an extension to their campus library. Send some minions to the construction site to pilfer the blueprints and building materials. Once you have these, the archives room can be built in the base to replenish minions' smarts. Okay, so that's how you unlock a new room. Can we zoom out? I was just zoomed out. There we go. Right click pulls us back out, it looks like. Yeah, why don't we? I need money. Well, this doesn't tell me how much money I'm going to make, does it? Let's go ahead and do this. Let's send out 3 units there for stealing. And that should generate us some money, hopefully. Once they get there, we'll find out exactly how much. A helicopter should be on its way. Come on, helicopter. Drop them off. Drop them off. I'm kind of curious what we can do once they're there. Because I know, like, if you're hiding, what'll happen is there'll be heat in the area because of minions being there, but they're not in any danger if they're hiding. Stealing allows them to gain you money. Plotting allows you to unlock, like, certain little quests you can send people on in the area. Okay, maybe this will take longer than I initially thought. So, we'll just let them do their thing for now. Corridor is built. We're going to continue building into our freezer room here so that we can move these corpses in there soon enough. That would be good. Get to work!
I've got my heart set on this.
Chop, chop! So we sent out 3 units on our mission to the west coast of the United States. I was hoping I could move those into our main space here, but that's okay. And we got a bunch of units working in here. That's what it is. That's what's going on here. What we do need is more room back here. We need room for lockers. That's all that's going to be. Oopsie daisy, not right there.
Room construction underway.
Lockers!
Object purchase order confirmed. Object has been ordered.
We're going to put 4 more in. That should definitely help out. And that'll give us a little more space for beds, too, back here in the corner. So we do 1, 2, 3, I think. Maybe, oh wait, 1, 2. That would give enough space on both sides. And then push it out to a second block. Might be the ticket. So yeah, we get 4 beds in here now. With still solid access. I don't know what this is. I think this is maybe just like friggin' like bedrock. Like you can't cut into this or something. Like, it just does not let you. That's one of the things that kind of interrupts your flow. And I think I've got a few more down in this area, too. Yeah, just a couple of random blocks that you just can't, I don't think, maybe you can with proper, like, materials or, like, tools or something, but initially you can't break through this stuff, it looks like. Control room, freezer, we do have our armory now. That's another one that we can build. I kind of want to build it next to the barracks for obvious reasons, but, I guess we'll see. I don't want to crowd everything in here too much because then we'll get into the situation where like we just can't expand, like we don't have enough room to expand. So instead what we're going to do is build that there and do this. I think a 3 by whatever this distance is. That way if we have stuff right up the middle we can access it from both sides. I don't know what kind of items actually go in here though.
New room build order confirmed.
Time clock. Holding cell. I see. A holding cell goes in the armory.
Object purchase order confirmed.
And a time clock can go right there. We'll put the standard door right there.
Object has been ordered.
And we'll go ahead and put another holding cell.
Purchased when a minion is available for duty.
Why don't we destroy that? And we are also going to... Wait, can we go back to build mode? Yes, we can. Break that.
Room construction underway.
I think we're just going to roll with this.
Purchase order confirmed.
This is what I think we're going to roll with. Save us some money there.
New room build order confirmed.
Alright, looks good to me. Build that shit.
Room construction unpaused.
So we got our corpses designated for coming inside, it looks like. Looks like we got some units bringing some in already. I don't know entirely what the freezing units are going to do, but once we figure that out, that'd be good. Can I burrow out and make like another exit, I wonder? I don't think so. I would have my doubts. Let's try that again. Corridor, where's the corridor? Right there. Yeah, that's not gonna let us build out of the mountain. That's okay, fair enough. We got our entrance. And I saw that we could do something with it. We could disguise it in some way. Outdoors, evil base entrance. Oh! Oh, we totally can. We can totally make another entrance here. I don't think I'm gonna, though. I don't want to put it that close to, like, our holding cells and shit. If anything, we'd probably end up planning for one down in, like, this area somewhere. If anything. I don't even know if there'd be a good reason to do that. Maybe that's just a stupid plan. We're running out of money, though, but thankfully we got our dudes kind of helping bring us some more money in. There we go. They've been dropped up here. We get 600 every minute is what we're getting right now currently for excess money, and that should be starting to be deposited here, I think. Can we actually just destroy this room? Is that a thing? Can I have them grab this? Just destroy that. I don't want them using this one. If I can get them to just use this one, that would be ideal. Should I just destroy this room? Are you sure you want to destroy it? If you do, your gold will be automatically moved to another storeroom. Oh, cool. Yes.
Room demolition imminent.
Briefcase rack. It was demolish. Alright. So that should get us kind of on a better footing here and get us set up so that we're completely in the mountain and our storeroom isn't out here in the open. So definitely a good start to this game of Evil Genius. I think we're going to go ahead and call it here. It's been a little over 30 minutes. Hopefully you've enjoyed this new episode of E is for Evil Genius and Games from A to Z. This has been your Captain Mog speaking. If you've liked what you saw or learned something new, hit that like button. I'd appreciate the feedback. And if you're not part of the Mog Squad already and a subscriber and would like to get my YouTube videos streamed straight to your YouTube homepage, hit that subscribe button and then join our Steam group. Description link in the link below in the description, I should say. But thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Cheers!